Good day, everyone. I'm making a video on my new microphone. How does it sound, everyone? Does it sound awesome? I want to make a video review of a game that's 4 years old now. It came out in 2009 by Codemasters. They've made such games as Race Driver Grid and the Colin McRae Dirt series. They're really good at racing games, and they made this game called Fuel. Not a lot of people know about it. I don't think any of my friends have it, except maybe, I think I might have got Squid or Taco or somebody played with me once. There's a few downfalls I'll talk about, but mostly it's a pretty awesome game nobody really knows about. And I'm pretty sure you could probably get it dirt cheap, if you get it dirt cheap. One thing about this game I'm going to show you before I go into the game itself is that the map is freaking huge. You may have seen a couple of images if you ever Googled largest game map. You'll get this picture here, which shows you Grand Theft Auto 3 in the tiny little corner, and then Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is like double that, or like 4 times the size. And then it scales up through Oblivion, and then Far Cry 2, and then World of Warcraft. And then for some reason it says Burnout Paradise is like bigger than World of Warcraft, which I don't know if that's true. I think the way they measure these maps is they take the average height of a human person is 6 feet tall, and they extrapolate that out to figure out what a mile would be. And apparently Burnout Paradise is bigger than World of Warcraft mile-wise because you're driving a car, and I guess if you were driving a Burnout Paradise car super fast across World of Warcraft, maybe it would be smaller. Because you're going so fast, it would seem that way. I don't know, but like then it's got Just Cause 2, which is freaking enormous. If you've ever played Just Cause 2 all the way through, like I have, that map is gigantic. But then you got to go to another whole image, which it puts Just Cause 2 in the tiny little corner, and then you've got Asheron's Call, and then Test Drive something with some island. That doesn't look that big to me. Then you've got the map for Fuel, which is like 74.57. Wait a minute, that's miles wide, 5,560 square miles, compared to World of Warcraft is 80 square miles. That's how big this game is. And then you got one that's even bigger than that, and it's like Nightfall, and it puts Nightfall in the corner, and there's like Lord of the Rings online, and Daggerfall, which I've never played any of those. They're so big that I can't even show you a picture of the map. It's black and red. So I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to have my video in the corner where you can see me. There's one of the downfalls is one of those games for Windows Live games. This gives you a sense of the immensity of the game, like how big it is. I'm going to turn the volume down a bit while it's loading that. Doesn't seem like I turned the volume down. Oh, one of the other downfalls is that it is a console port, so the menu can be kind of confusing for me. The way I got my buttons set up is that T and Y scrolls through the menu at the top, so that's kind of hard to do. Plus, you also have to save the game yourself instead of having it like autosave. So if we look at my career, see, this is one area I'm in, and you got like these different challenges. That one I've got a silver on. These I got a gold on. As you race different kind of levels of how good you think you are, and you get these gold or silver points, and that gives you fuel that unlocks the fuel that you use to buy other vehicles with, and you have to use certain vehicles for certain kinds of races, so you kind of got to pick which cars you're going to want to do the next race, and it's all like strategic. But the thing about it is, when you pick on a race, you got to guess how confident are you, like you're betting on how good your skill is, right? So if you go for legendary and you don't beat legend, then you don't get anything. But if you bet expert and you get first place, is that it? Is it like expert is second place? No, I think you gotta win, and it just changes how hard the other cars are. But if you know anything about me, I freaking love tornadoes. And there's not many games that have tornadoes. I know playing Zombie Master, it's a source mod, and Gary's mod, they have like some tornado engine stuff. It was pretty cool. But not a lot of games that actually incorporated tornadoes. Movies also, I could use some more tornadoes in movies. Like Twister's one of my favorite movies. So when I saw this game had tornado in it, and the trailer or whatever, I got kind of freaked out. And I'm going to play that for you right now. I can show you the map first. Yeah, this is the map. You zoom in on the map. This is the one little section that I'm in. You can zoom in on this section, you can move this thing around, you can make like a GPS. And you got all these little things here like liveries, you can change the colors of stuff. And sometimes you unlock vehicles that you have to chase down and ram into them to acquire. You got these helipads you can like fast travel to. Like that right there is some kind of challenge. There's a blue one and a red one. I've got to go find those things and ram into them. There's vista points, you get like really high, you get climbing on shit. And just randomly free roaming around, you'll find cans of fuel. Multiplayer, I don't remember how hard it was to do, but it's... I think it's drop in and drop out multiplayer. Anyway. This is the car we'll be using, because it's only one car for this special tornado map. Does it have liveries? Yes it does. I guess I'll use red. Here's my driver. I've unlocked the flight helmet. Just to give you an idea of what your options are, you can change your clothes. I'm going with the jacket. Let's see. Let's back out here. I'm confused. What am I doing? I think I backed out of the menu completely. I've covered 549 miles. This is just like free roam mode. So I could take this off. Another really awesome thing about this game is that you got these checkpoints and you just have to get to the checkpoint. You don't have to actually go the way your GPS recommends. You don't have to go the way everybody else is going. You can figure out any way you can figure out to get to that checkpoint. So you can jump off giant cliffs, take your own shortcuts, do whatever you want to do, right? So let me start up the race. We'll go to career, tornado warning. We'll put it on legendary. And let's start this up. So not only is the tornado in the background while you're racing, it's going to actually be throwing debris, cars, houses, light, like power structures down on you. It's a lot like Split Second, if you ever played that game. There's a giant Chinook helicopter lowers you in. You can skip that if you want, but I'm letting you see because it looks cool. It's very particular, this game. It's like one of the most strategic racing games you've probably ever played. You gotta really like think about what you want to do. Lots of trees and rocks and shrubberies that get in your way. You like really gotta like micromanage where you're gonna place your vehicle to not hit shit. Like right there, I almost went off the side of that. Last time I played, I ended up ramming a guy off the side. Okay, now these guys are all going to hit this checkpoint. They're going to go on down the road, as you'll see down in the GPS. I'm going to just break it and hard turn right off the cliff. Catch up with the first, second place guys. Now I'm in third. Take off this cliff. I'll just hit that checkpoint. There's the tornado. Oh shit, I'm not even supposed to be down here. This is where the tornado is. Okay. Let's just go with it. I'm missing a checkpoint up there, but it shows on the map where the tornado is sometimes. Yeah, this is one of those times we're going to have to restart. Kind of went off a cliff the wrong way. Plus it's a little laggy with the fraps going. This is still my old computer with my 3870 X2 graphics card. I'm surprised it's running as good as it is. Because I think if I played on my new PC, I wouldn't be able to transfer my save game. And you can't race the tornado race until you're like halfway through. You gotta be a dedicated player. Fuck you. I'll use you for a cushion. That's the way I want to do it. So now I'm in third. Hard brake. Slide off this cliff. I'm way out in front. Sort of. Tornado's coming right at me. And there goes the fucking truck. Just blew right by my face. I don't know why I looked off to the side. And there's a structure in the middle of the road. Fuck. Hit something. And there's another one. Tornado is taking this place apart. And we're gonna make a hard left here. Gotta dodge the debris there. Okay, that guy took a shortcut. Oh, I'm missing the checkpoint. Oh, and he rams me past it. You son of a bitch. Now we're both fucked. This is AI too. AI is being a bitch. There goes something like a washing machine or a Jeep. I don't know what it was. Flew across the road. There goes another one. That's a trailer. This game has day-night cycles. Very realistic, I should add. It has things on fire with smoke billowing in the distance. A lot of times your scrotum will tighten up as you play. I like that in the game. Didn't really happen with World of Warcraft much. Ah, fuck, I went off a cliff. I should not have put it on Legendary. Should not have went for Legendary. Now I'm stuck. What's my give up button? I need a give up button. I'm stuck in a hole. Son of a bitch, I'm making a video and I fall off a cliff. I hate when this happens. Let's restart the whole fucking race again. Fuck. Jesus. We'll pick up back where I was. Cut the video. This is why it gets frustrating. But it's fun because you gotta like perfect your shit. I'm just not used to perfecting it on 15 frames a second. This one race I had this red car. I mean there's a shitload of cars too, by the way. They kinda look like the Batmobile but red. And it's nighttime, and there's a windy hairpin road, and I'm drifting that bitch like Tokyo. And I come up like second or third. I just cannot I do every fucking cheat ass kind of shortcut there is, running through the middle of trees. It's just so like perfectly balanced. Like the races are exactly, if you want to win, you gotta hit just exactly right shit. No fuck ups. There should be some shit falling into the road right about now. Oh fuck! Where'd that thing come from? Goddamn truck fell on me. I like that, but I don't like it. I'm in like fourth. We gotta. There's no reason to go all the way to the end of this road, is there? There's some fucking logs. Thanks, Tornado. Thanks for those logs. Okay, I'm in third. That's good. About time for the washing machine. I'll say the washing machine didn't come through that time. You never know what you're gonna get. Stay on the cliff. There we go. Is that the one I fell on last time? Nope. And I missed the checkpoint because I'm confused. There's a fucking tree rolling in my face. Wow, why'd you gotta restart me? I just hit a tree. Well, look at the fucking vortex in the sky. You can really see where it's coming out of. That's pretty sweet. There's another tornado. And a whole barn gets lifted off. And I'm trapped in the barn. Fuck this frame rate. So glad I got a new PC now. I don't have to worry about this shit. What else you got, Tornado? What else you got? That's the cliff I fell off? That's probably the cliff I fell off. Nah. How can I just die? What's the button? I'm just going to take time during the video to look up the button to restart. No, that's the bad. It's the bad port shit. Escape, cancel the changes. And respawn is T. Good to know. T. And let's do that again. Apparently you gotta drift it. Oh god. It's not really exciting now that I know I have no chance of winning, but and a big boulder rolling in my face. And I've jumped. I can't believe you've done this. It's a good game to like listen to podcasts to while you play. It's really relaxing on the Freeroam. Not so much with giant tornadoes around. And now I'm right in the middle of it. I just punched the core, guys. Oh, look at all the, there's all the cars that beat me waiting for me at the end. Hey, guys. So I usually take this motorcycle here. Drop me in on this helipad. Do a little bit of free roaming, I'll show you what it's like. Oh great, it's pitch black dark when I'm trying to make a video. I have the best luck, really, on YouTube. I guess I'll pause the video and get back to you later. I mean, you can kind of see, but... Alright, so, sun's coming up, and I was going to show you guys this. Like, you find buildings. That's one of the race points that I got to here by... I started the race, because this is where the race... Where I wanted to go was where the race started, and then I quit the race and went to Freeroam, so now I can just drive around. Kind of a nice trick. So you find these fuel cans, and you use those to buy more vehicles. Like, oh, there's one right there. Some of them are easy, just run into them. Because they're like 100 fuel. Adds to my total. Now, look over in this house. Oh, that's one right there. There's one hidden in the shed. I think there might be one inside. No? Okay. You see, they're all over the place, just like in these woods. So if you do like a race in Legendary and you win it, I think it's like 12,000 fuel from the level that I'm at. Like it starts out way lower, but just going around hitting cans, you can pretty much equal winning 2 or 3 races just as fast. So it's like whatever you want to do. If you want to do the challenges, you want to go around looking for cans. Then you get to houses like this one, which have all these ramps set up, so like they'll put cans on the roof. Sometimes you gotta like knock over the fence to get enough speed to get up the ramp. Wish we could slip by this tractor. Let's try that. Yeah, see there's a... Oh, went too far. I got one of them. You want to land on the roof where you can like scoot them off. And then I think this barn has some. Oh wait, there's ramps out there. Let's just hit that. this fucker full speed. Ah, shit. There we go. Got both of those. So what they did to make this map so huge is they invented some kind of an algorithm that repeats a lot of shit. So it doesn't like repeat it where it's noticeable, it repeats it on some kind of weird meta level. I saw a video about how they did it, but it's pretty crazy. Which makes me think a lot of people can make a lot more cool maps and shit if they would use this technology. Like you run across these same buildings different places, but the little hills and the terrain and all is like it's duplicates of different parts of other parts that have been duplicated, so you can't tell that it's random, but it's not really random. It's all based on a very small piece of code. So they can generate huge maps. It takes up hardly any memory or disk space, whatever. Power slide! Anyway, you got all these different vehicles. Some of them are good on off-road, some of them are good on the street, some are kind of balanced. This one's an off-road vehicle, but it does pretty good. Fuel! I brakes for fuels. It's pretty much an awesome game. It's great for fucking around. I highly recommend it.